Are you ready to make the enigmatic Sagittarius man chase you? Whether you're mesmerized by his adventurous spirit, spontaneous nature, or irresistible charm, you've come to the right place. Stick around because I'm going to dive into exactly how to catch his attention and make him chase you with that signature fire and passion that Sagittarius men are known for. Let's talk about Sagittarius men. If you've ever been around one, you've probably noticed that they have this magnetic energy. They're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of growth, abundance, and exploration, which is why they seem so full of life and adventure. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so there's always a certain excitement around them. They're spontaneous, full of ideas, and always looking for the next big thrill. However, that same adventurous spirit also means they're not easy to pin down. They don't like to feel confined. In fact, nothing turns a Sagittarius off faster than someone trying to limit their freedom or stick them into a routine. For a Sagittarius man, life is all about new experiences, new places, and new people. If you want to get one to chase you, you've got to understand that this is a man who craves excitement and independence. He needs someone who can match his zest for life and who isn't going to make him feel trapped. This doesn't mean that Sagittarius men are incapable of settling down. In fact, when they find the right person, someone who shares their sense of adventure and values their freedom, they can be incredibly loyal and loving. They just need to be in a relationship that feels like an ongoing adventure, not a set of rules or restrictions. So if you're wondering how to get a Sagittarius man to chase you, it's all about sparking that adventurous spirit while giving him the space to be himself. It's a delicate balance, but if you can master it, you'll have him hooked. Now let's address some of the common myths and misconceptions about Sagittarius men. First off, there's this idea that Sagittarius men are commitment phobic, like they'll never settle down or that they're only interested in short-term flings. While it's true that they love their freedom and may not jump into commitment quickly, this doesn't mean they aren't capable of a deep, meaningful relationship. The key is to approach it in the right way. Sagittarius men don't want to feel like they're losing something by entering a relationship. They need to see a relationship as an addition to their life, not something that will take away from it. They want a partner who adds excitement and fun, not someone who tries to put a leash on them. Another misconception is that they're always looking for the next best thing. While it's true that they can be restless and curious, once a Sagittarius man finds someone who really sparks his interest, he can be incredibly loyal. He just needs to be with someone who can keep up with his energy and share in his enthusiasm for life. Now here's where the humor comes in. If you've ever tried to make plans with a Sagittarius man, you probably know how frustrating it can be. These guys are notorious for changing their minds at the last minute or coming up with spontaneous ideas that completely throw off the plan. You might be thinking you're going out for a casual dinner, and suddenly he's suggesting a 3-hour drive to a hidden restaurant he heard about 2 hours ago. But that's part of the fun. You have to learn to roll with the punches and embrace the unpredictability. Once you do, you'll find that life with a Sagittarius is never boring. So how do you get a Sagittarius man to chase you? Let's break this down into some actionable tips that tap into his nature and desires. Keep it fun and spontaneous. Sagittarius men live for spontaneity. Planning out every single detail can make them feel trapped, so instead of rigid schedules, leave room for surprises. For example, if you're planning a date, don't just go for the usual dinner and movie. Suggest something out of the blue like a day trip to a nearby town, a hike, or even an impromptu cooking class. He'll be intrigued by your willingness to break from routine and try something new. A real-life example. One woman shared that she caught the attention of her Sagittarius crush by organizing a surprise road trip to a place he had never been. She didn't even tell him where they were going, just packed some snacks, brought a playlist of music he loved, and let the adventure unfold naturally. The unpredictability of the trip was what kept him hooked. Embrace your own independence. Nothing is more attractive to a Sagittarius man than a partner who has their own life and passions. You've got to show him that you're just as excited about life as he is, and not solely focused on him. Whether it's your career, hobbies, or traveling with friends, keep yourself busy and show that you're not waiting around for him to make the next move. For example, let's say you're an artist or into photography. Show him how passionate you are about what you do. Talk about your goals and dreams, and make it clear that you're working towards them whether he's by your side or not. This independence is key because he'll see you as someone who enhances his life without becoming dependent on him. Engage him in meaningful conversations. While Sagittarius men are fun-loving, they're also incredibly intellectual. They love to learn and expand their minds. So if you can engage him in a deep conversation, You'll tap into his intellectual curiosity. Talk about topics that interest him: philosophy, travel, different cultures, or even conspiracy theories. Keep things lighthearted but intellectually stimulating. You don't have to agree with him on everything either. In fact, he loves a good debate. Imagine this. You're out for drinks, and instead of talking about everyday things, you start discussing whether time travel could ever be possible or the ethics of space exploration. Sagittarius men love to dive deep into these kinds of conversations. Keep it playful, but give him something to think about even after the conversation ends. Be mysterious. Here's a big one. Don't reveal everything about yourself at once. Sagittarius men are naturally curious, and they love the thrill of discovery. If you're an open book from day one, he might lose interest quickly. Keep him on his toes by revealing parts of yourself slowly. Maybe you mention that you've been to 10 different countries, but you don't tell him all the stories at once. Let him be intrigued and want to learn more about you over time. This element of mystery keeps the chase exciting for him. He'll want to figure you out and uncover more layers as the relationship progresses. Give him space. Sagittarius men need their freedom, and this is one of the most important points. If you come on too strong or try to monopolize his time, he'll pull away. Show him that you're confident enough to give him space, whether it's to pursue his hobbies, hang out with friends, or even just take a solo trip. This will make him appreciate the time he spends with you even more. One woman shared her story about how she maintained her independence by taking solo trips and encouraging her Sagittarius partner to do the same. When they came back together, they had so much to share, and it strengthened their bond. The space allowed him to miss her, and when they reconnected, the spark was even stronger. Now let's quickly recap the top strategies to get a Sagittarius man chasing after you. Be spontaneous. Keep things exciting and unpredictable. A Sagittarius thrives on adventure and the thrill of the unknown. Stay independent. Make sure you have your own life, passions, and interests. He'll respect you more for it and find you irresistible. Stimulate him intellectually. Deep conversations will captivate him. Whether it's travel, philosophy, or even crazy conspiracy theories, give him something to think about. Stay mysterious. Don't reveal all of yourself at once. Let him discover new layers of you over time. Respect his need for space. Give him room to breathe. When you do, he'll come back with even more passion. Master these, and you'll have him chasing after you like an adventurer on a quest for treasure. Now, I want to hear from you. What's been your experience with Sagittarius men? Have you tried any of these strategies, or do you have your own tips to share? Drop them in the comments below. Let's get a conversation going about the fiery adventure that is dating a Sagittarius. Have you ever planned something spontaneous that completely wowed him? Or maybe you've got a funny story about how his unpredictability caught you off guard. Share it with us. We're all in this together. Here's the ultimate game changer. Let him chase you by being a mystery he can't solve. Stay unpredictable. Make him wonder what you're up to, what you're thinking, and what exciting adventure you'll be embarking on next. Keep him guessing, and never lay all your cards on the table. This sense of intrigue is what will keep him coming back for more. Sagittarius men love a good chase, and when he realizes that you're someone he can't fully figure out, it'll drive him wild. He'll keep chasing you to uncover more layers and discover the next exciting aspect of your personality or life. Keep the mystery alive, and you'll be the adventure he can't resist. To sum up, getting a Sagittarius man to chase you requires a perfect balance of fun, independence, intellect, and mystery. You have to embrace his love for excitement and spontaneity, while showing him that you're not just another person looking to tie him down. You're someone who will keep him on his toes, who shares his zest for life, and who knows when to give him space. When a Sagittarius man feels that you're not trying to control him, but instead enhancing his life with your own adventurous spirit, that's when he'll start chasing you. Dating a Sagittarius man is like being on a never-ending roller coaster, full of ups, downs, and unexpected twists. But that's what makes it so thrilling. These men crave excitement, but they also crave connection. And when you can give him both, freedom and connection, he'll want to be with you for the long haul. He'll see you as the partner who keeps life exciting, but also someone who respects his individuality and need for space. One of the best things about being with a Sagittarius is that they will open your world up to new experiences and possibilities. They're the kind of people who will encourage you to dream bigger, push your limits, and embrace the unknown. If you're ready for that kind of adventure, then a Sagittarius man is the perfect match. But remember, he's not going to chase someone who makes him feel confined. Be the person who adds adventure to his life, not someone who tries to control it. Dating a Sagittarius man can be one of the most rewarding experiences, but it's all about the balance. Keep things fun, keep him intellectually stimulated, and don't be afraid to be a little mysterious. If you can do that, you'll have him chasing you faster than you can imagine. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Zodiac love advice. I've got plenty of other videos diving deep into the personalities of different Zodiac signs and how to navigate relationships with them. If you're intrigued by other fire signs like Aries or Leo, check out my video on how to get them to chase you as well. It's all about mastering the art of attraction with the Zodiac. And before you go, drop a comment below. Share your experiences with Sagittarius men, or let me know if there's a specific Zodiac topic you want me to cover in the next video. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay adventurous and keep the excitement alive. Until next time, take care.